All right, section 1.6, number 19. We have the formula, and it's where you plug in Fahrenheit and you get out Celsius. That's a conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius. It says where F is greater than or equal to negative 459.67. Express the Celsius temperature C as a function of the Fahrenheit temperature. Oh, expresses, sorry. It expresses it, C, as a function of Fahrenheit. Find a formula for the inverse function and interpret it. What is the domain of the inverse function? Okay. So the way we should tackle this is I would recommend, since it's F and C have meaning, they're not just X and Y, let's actually just leave it as is. Let's not switch them around this time. It'll help us to understand what's going on a little bit clearer. Okay, so to find the inverse, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to try and get X by itself. Sorry, not X. We're going to get F by itself. So I'm rewriting. So I would multiply both sides by 9/5. So I'd have 9 over 5C equals F minus 32. And then I would add 32 to the other side. So F equals 9/5 C plus 32. Okay, so here is my inverse. And what does it tell me? Well, here with my original, I plugged in Fahrenheit and I got out Celsius. Now my inverse, I plug in Celsius and I get out Fahrenheit. So that's nice. So that's what it means. So we can plug in, it converts Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so that's our inverse. And then it says, what's the domain of the inverse? Well, in order to find the domain of our inverse, it'd be really nice to figure out, well, what's the range of this one? So my domain currently, because that's in my original, is F is greater than or equal to negative 459.67. So what I'm going to do is figuring out my range, plug that into here. Who is my equivalent Celsius? So if I take negative 459.67 minus 32, and then take that answer times 5/9, it gives me out that my Celsius is greater than or equal to negative 273.15. Now, in order to find the domain of my inverse, recall, domain and range, switch around. Okay, so that tells me that this is my current domain, and this is my range. So then my range of my original becomes my domain of my current. So Celsius is greater than negative 273.15. Or you guys could say in interval notation, to infinity. Okay, so that would be number 19.